public participation forum, and that's Miss Beverly Mellontree. Miss Mellontree, if you'll come forward. And she's going to speak on item number 3, which is considering take necessary action to ratify the 114th District Court indigent defense contract with Christopher Greer pursuant to the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 26.04. Miss Mellontree.
Good morning to Judge Franklin, the Honorable Commissioner's Court, and Honorable Thomas Wilson. I was informed yesterday that the decision regarding my job vacancy was on the agenda for today, and therefore I ask that you not approve the request from Judge Jackson to replace Mr. Greer for my job. During the month of July 2024, I was absent from the court. Judge Jackson did not know where I was, and neither did my family, friends, or me knew where I was. From July the 11th, 2024, I was involuntarily committed to the University of Texas without a hearing or determination of my incompetency. The following day, on July the 12th, I was transported by ambulance to a facility located in Texarkana, Arkansas. I stayed at the facility from July the 12th, 2024 through August the 3rd, 2024. I was released to return to work on August the 4th, 2024. To my dismay, after my release from the facility, I received correspondence from Judge Jackson regarding the termination of my contract. I was somewhat surprised to receive such a letter, but let me explain to you why he came to you. As stated earlier, I was admitted to the above facility. I had no access to a telephone to call Judge Jackson, my family members, or friends. Frankly, I was given access to a telephone about the 3rd week I was at the facility, a violation of my rights. However, when I was given access to a telephone, I immediately called the court. All the courts handled my cases and just removed me from their docket until I appeared again. I asked for no sympathy, but the facility where I was held in, I can assure you, only 2 persons in this room could survive the ordeal. For instance, I was amongst criminals, felony and misdemeanor offenders. It was a co-ed setting, and it was dangerous. When I arrived, I thought I was dreaming. However, Commissioner Caraway, my teachings from my dad and mom kicked in. For instance, every person who looked like they wanted to hurt me, I had to approach each of them and tell them, if you mess with me, we're going to have problems. Not only did I tell the patients, I told the staff. I didn't look like them, and I never told them that I was an attorney. However, when they learned that I was an attorney, they guarded my door each night as I slept. I could not believe that what was happening to me, and I had no access to call anyone. Nevertheless, I endured the storm, became street smart, and began to gain my freedom. Even the staff knew I shouldn't have been there. I never had a chance to answer the phone. Nobody knew where I was. I could have died. 21 days of captivity. I believe when my insurance company rejected additional stay, that is how I got released.
Ms. Mellontree, that is your 3 minutes. You wrap it up.
I'll wrap it up.
Okay.
This court in Arkansas kidnapped me. They took me in shackles to court twice. And when someone comes to you and say that they released me and you agreed to terminate me because I was absent, the reason why I was absent, because I had no access to the phone. I'm a good attorney. You all know I am. And I ask that you not approve this. Even Judge Jackson said, yes, you are a good attorney. And I ask that if you decide to table this, because the reason why I was absent was due to the fact they did not have a hearing here. They did not go by the law. And because I was involuntary commitment, it was violated. I'm trying to find out what judge signed it. I know, Judge Franklin, you didn't sign it, but I need to know who signed this order to send me away within 24 hours. I ask that you not ratify this.
Thank you, Ms. Mellontree. And we can't really speak to what's happened in the past. That would be on an executive session in another meeting. And what we're really looking at today is ratifying that contract with Christopher Greer. So we have to address that. But thank you very much.
But I need to tell you where I was.
Well,
and that's wrong, because then I wasn't here when he came to you to say I was absent and you agreed to terminate my contract. I didn't have a chance to speak on my behalf because I was in captivity for 21 days. When they did an involuntary commitment.
We understand.
Wait, no,
that.
you did an involuntary commitment.
Thank you.
I'm trying to figure out what judge signed the involuntary commitment, because within 72 hours, you could not move me. I was moved within 12 hours. Somewhere, nobody knew where I was.
Okay.
I could have died.
Ms. Mellontree, thank you. Thank you.
I asked you not to table this.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.